OConnect style. Thank you very much for being here. People are coming as we go. We will record it. We are recording it. Thank you all for being here, obviously. Last week we had it on here and it worked out very well, and it looks like it's going fairly well now, which is great. We know that scheduled tomorrow, that the improved version should be ready and able to download, and for desktop, I believe, and mobile, which would be fantastic. A couple things I wanted to bring up, as I alluded to on my live a few times. If and when you can, and you elect to be receiving commissions, it's a very good idea to be in it and win it. To win it, you gotta pay for products. You gotta pay for it. Look, the company built us the biggest mall in the world. Beautiful outside building. It's your business. But if you don't have anything stored on your shelves, how are you going to sell anything? And you need to own it to be able to sell it and make a commission. So I was saying on my live that it's very important that we get rid of the customer mentality, being a customer, because you can't look at things and say, how much does it cost and how much can I save? You come in with a different one, is what can I make? What can it do for me? What can it do for my family? That's a different way to look at it. And with ONPASSIVE, for one thing, the cost should be illegal because it's given to us. Even somebody that comes in as a customer, not a founder, $250 for 3 months. They give you 10 back, so that's $240 for 3 months for 10,000 capacity attendee, 100 people on the panel, 25 cameras on at a time, would be $6,000, something like that. So this is highway robbery that we're doing to the company, and they volunteered to do that for us. So don't try to compare. There's no comparison. Zero. I've told people, this is for all of you. You want to get friends and family, and tell them to come in. You want them to try out the panel for themselves. Let them have fun. Ash brought this up the other day. It's a very good idea. Have them come in, let them play with it while you're there. But, when you see all the controls and stuff at the bottom of this cockpit, you're going to want to fly this jet. That's for sure. A couple things we're all three of us going to touch on, I'm sure, is the update that was posted yesterday or day before. I can't remember days anymore. That's okay. It was pretty powerful. You read it, it's pretty powerful. Things that went on the last few days, some of the agreements that were signed. We'll get better details from the company, I'm sure, when we have this webinar that sounds like it's going to be scheduled. Could be tomorrow, could be Friday, could be Saturday, and I think we'll be updated on a lot of that. And it goes without saying, everything they do is bigger and better than what they've done before, and what they've done before is massive. So I'm going to turn it over to Red. I can add something at the end, but I'm really stoked to be here. I have invited a few people in, myself, Mike, and Dan, and 20% of them that aren't founders click the button to be a affiliate. That's a big deal. People see what it is. And I said this too, and I want to say this again. There are millions of people out there that are so-called affiliates, okay? They're in businesses. They got online to make money. When they see ONPASSIVE, they're all coming in. No doubt about it. It has nothing to do with having to sell to them. Oh, we got to talk them into it. When they find out what's going on in ONPASSIVE, they're coming. All of them. Because what they're missing, ONPASSIVE has. Guaranteed. I know Red's seen it. We've done it. What we have is what they're looking for. And everything they need. And it's going to even get bigger and better. So let me turn it over to Red. And thank you guys for being here too. Love working with you guys. We've been doing this over a year now, believe it or not. And I really, really enjoy it. But anyway, here's Red.
Thanks very much, Marty. Chris, how you doing? Nice to be back on Terra Firma in the UK. Jane and I will bring you up to date with Greece travels that we had on Monday Fun Day. But let's get into ONPASSIVE business straight off the bat. So 7 days ago, we had ONPASSIVE 360 on our very first OConnect ONPASSIVE 360. I brought you some excellent updates. I was on the phone for quite a while live in front of Marty and Chris, if you remember, to our CEO Ash Mufareh, and he gave us all some amazing updates, which I shared with you. And then he turned up as well, didn't he, on 360 to update us even more about what was going on and what has been going on in 7 days in ONPASSIVE. Well, Wednesday we saw our CEO Ash Mufareh on 360, and then on Friday the 21st we had via O Media we saw a fantastic event in combination with TAQDEER, TAQDEER, and we will get more information about what exactly went on with that and the collaboration that we've got with this new company and what it's all about and why it means such a big deal to ONPASSIVE. Our CEO will bring us all up to date with that, and our COO Mohammed Kamal was there, and some huge dignitaries, and I mean huge dignitaries. And again, our CEO Ash Mufareh will bring us up to date with it, what exactly went on there. Then we had the weekend, and if you noticed over the weekend period, the chatbot icon, remember the little floating guy that you see normally in that bottom right hand corner of your ecosystem, that got changed, and also the color got changed of it as well to the bottom left hand side of the ecosystem. Also color was changed, and there is also some highlights within it as well, upgraded. This is all part of what is happening in combination with ODesk being rolled out, because actually the chatbot is slightly to do with that as well. Also at the same time, you noticed that the ticker for the updates was removed at the same time, and that was out of action for 2-3 days over the weekend period. Monday came and we had a brand new website really early on Monday that was there, and then we also had later on the evening of Monday we had a fantastic update which we're going to talk to you about today. If you want to go and view that update in its full glory, all you got to do is log into your ecosystem, look for the ticker in the top middle of your page, and you can scroll down. It's actually 2 pages. It's got a left and right arrow as well, so there's 2 messages on there, but you need to scroll up and down on the one message to get the full message, and to the right as well to get the other message, which is there as well. But it's safe to say what is being written there is phenomenal, and I know that Chris has just been given some wow information from our CEO as well, Ash Mufareh, that he's going to bring to us as well. But I'm just going to piggyback on what Marty was saying about payments, that we've been waiting, guys, for this. We've been waiting for the commercial side of ONPASSIVE to launch, and for many of us, in fact, tomorrow is my 5th anniversary in ONPASSIVE. Been waiting a very long time to have this, and it really baffles me that there is still people who are a little bit standoffish, or they're not quite sure whether to purchase OConnect and get their business going. Remember, it's not just about purchasing OConnect. The purchase of OConnect also activates your founder's account. It makes you in it to win it. Okay, it's not just about being a founder and being part of ONPASSIVE. Activating your account by purchasing OConnect for that $143 means you are in. It means that you are going to benefit from everything that the company is going to do for you in this first phase. If you have not activated your account, then you might not be part of this first phase that the company are going to do for us. To what extent it's going to work out for founders in this first phase, we don't know, because we haven't been given the full details. But I know one thing for sure. However many accounts that I have had, I have worked out a strategy for those accounts, and I'm going to stick to my strategy. And my strategy is to give myself the best possible opportunity within those accounts that I possibly can for myself and my family by activating those accounts. Plain and simple. Otherwise, what's the point of having them? Zero. There's just no other way I can say this. If you have got multiple accounts, activate them. There's no point sitting on the fence waiting to see what might or might not happen, because that wasn't your game plan, was it? Be realistic with yourself. Your game plan was to activate those accounts to give yourself the best possible chance of making your residual income for yourself and your family. So get activating, give yourself the best opportunity, and you certainly will not regret it, because I am convinced that the company are going to do their very, very best to make sure that people who have activated their accounts are the ones that are going to benefit the most. That's all I got for you guys. Over to you, Chris.
Well, thank you, Red. Thank you, Marty. Always great hanging out with you guys. And yeah, Julie Wen just texted me and said, why you guys look so serious? Marty sent me something funny, so of course I chuckled. It's not that number one, I am serious. Number two, I'm still in shock of what actually is going on around here, and that blows me away. Now, a couple things I want to say right off the bat, because I made a promise. First of all, a very dear sister of ours passed away a couple days ago, and I want to say her name right, Emily Tole from Papua New Guinea. If you were ever part of the Papua New Guinea webinars, Emily was very outspoken. Please say a prayer for her family. She passed away at 1 a.m., I believe yesterday or the day before. And man, that really breaks my heart, because I loved her. She was a great person. So remember her in your prayers and her family. Also, just two special birthdays today. Eric Kessler, my man on the trivia, who just rocked it last night. Thank you, Eric. Sorry, ladies. And I promised this gentleman to put his son, and I won't do this all the time. His name is Shaikh Samir. He's a young man. Happy birthday to you, Mr. Samir. He's just a little guy. All right, now, let me tell you right away, because everyone's asking me what Ash Mufareh just texted me. I asked Ash yesterday or this morning, and I'm only asked him one question, because Ash is planning on doing a corporate when, we don't know. But I want him to spill the beans, man. The one thing that I love is watching him, the excitement he gets by telling us stuff that we don't really know nothing about. A lot of things happened in the last week, and you notice we haven't really talked about it. That's because we're waiting for Ash to tell it all, and I'm real excited about that. But what I did ask him this morning, I texted to him. I said, can you give us a percentage of how many founders have paid for the first paid product? And his answer was, yes, brother. Hundreds of thousands have paid for OConnect right now. Hundreds of thousands. And he said, not all founders, there's a ton of non-funding members too. Okay? So that gives you, and that's all I need. I told him that's enough. Don't tell me no more. My heart's going boom, boom, boom again. So, Ash Mufareh, thank you very much for that information. We do appreciate it. I'm sure these people do. We're using OConnect. I'm excited. Marty's got this green color going on. 476 founders, non-founders are watching us, and I got a couple things to say today. And I'll try to do this quick. Now, if any of you know, Marty always says Chris answers everyone, and I try to. And I get some pretty amazing questions from founders and non-founders that I try to ask. One of my biggest questions from non-founders, even some founders, say, Chris, why do you always say ONPASSIVE so giving, or it was, built from a heart? And I have some pretty good answers. Now, Marty, right, if I forget one, please jump in and tell me. Number one, my answer to that person is why I know we're the most giving company in the world. Number one, the first thing Ash Mufareh gave us back, all founders, was our $97 that we initially got in to become a founder. Boom. Number one, this is one of many. Number two, we had I think it was a major earthquake in site. Oh my gosh, I forgot. Sorry. Was it Marty? Say it, Ro. What's the name? I can't pronounce it.
I think it was in Syria, wasn't it?
Syria. Before we done anything, Ash Mufareh seen it, and he sent ONPASSIVE, and the Mufarehs sent truckloads of supplies to this country. They were all tired. He asked for volunteers. They stayed up all night. What do we got to do? We need to help these people. Boom. All right. Answer number 2. All right. And then I think about it, and I did this real quick this morning because I thought, giving, commissions. What's he paying us? So I did the math. So I said, the very first sale, every founder, whether it's the company or your own efforts, gets 100% of the money back. So I did messing around. That's $143 each founder one time their first sale gets back. With 1,400,000 founders, that comes out to 200,000 money returned, I say gifted, to founders. Over $200 million, guys. So then I thought, how much more giving can I tell this guy what it's like? And then Ash Mufareh comes out with the 25%. Now, most of you that are earning commissions right now understand what that $35.75 is doing. So I did it again, the math. $35.75 times 1,400,000 just one time comes out to $50,050,000. All right. Now, when someone asks you, why do you say this company is so giving and built with a heart? There's a few answers that you can give them. Now, by all means, Marty or Red, if I forgot something after I get done talking, jump in there because I know I forgot something. You know, he's given so much. Number one, he gave me a complete outlook, brand new outlook on life of what I can do now, of helping people, my family first, my friends, the world. All right. I didn't even talk about what the founders, to me, to help other founders, and this is totally different, over $50,000 the founders reached into their own pockets to help out individuals in need. Okay. This is what Ash Mufareh created when he started ONPASSIVE. The same mindset as we can do better. There's no company that's built on a heart. Let's do it this way. Totally different, totally unique. Now, most of you are seeing what's coming at you right now through the 25% and the 100% one time. And I'm still blown away. And so when Julie Wen says, why do you look so serious? Because now it's time to get serious, but I also want to have fun. And I'm doing both of it. Getting serious for ONPASSIVE is something you probably should have done the day you started. Getting serious with ONPASSIVE means you are willing and caring enough to help your family and humanity out. Humanity, not humidity. This is what getting serious means. We have everything that everyone needs. They just have to reach out and grab it, to be honest with you. Oh, did I mention he's given, Marty, how did I forget this? 3 free products? Did I tell you? Did I forget to say that? The man is always, he just wants to help people. That's the honest to God truth. And I think he's gone way above and beyond. But I'm going to say this from my heart, my opinion. You have not seen anything yet what Ash Mufareh is really going to do, not only for us, but for this world. And I'll leave it at that. Marty, if I missed something, Red, fill in for me. Back to you, brothers.
I'll tell you what ONPASSIVE's done for me. It's given me the confidence to dream again. That's what it's done for me. You know, when you've had all of the big dreams and something happens, you wake up, something's not there. You wake up and, you know, it's just not happening. Not with ONPASSIVE. You know it's there. You have the confidence to dream, and not only to dream, I mean dream big. That's what it's done for me. Marty.
Yeah, let me add something, you know, as far as giving, okay? Let me tell you what I believe the company has given me and everybody else that wanted to create a business online. They have advertised my business on the on the Burj Khalifa many, many times, many, many months to come. They have hired people all over the world to work for me 24/7, every day, every minute, every hour. They have opened buildings and offices in many, many locations for my business all over the world. And I didn't pay anything. So if you really want to know what they've done for me, they handed me potentially a multi-million-dollar company for nothing. So, and if you look at it, everybody watching this, anybody that's a founder, that's what they did for all of us. You know, some people say we're partners. Oh my God, I don't want to be a partner. I don't have the money to pay the bill. Now, you know, so let's be careful what we think we are. We are very fortunate to be founders of whatever name that we have, but all the heavy lifting, all the bills that were paid, all the bills that are being paid right now are being done for me and Red and Chris and a million other people, and we didn't have to do anything. So when people say thank you for all you do, I'm embarrassed to even pretend I did anything. I did whatever I wanted to do. It cost me nothing, and I have potentially a multi-billion-dollar business that is being advertised for me every minute of every day. My business is being advertised in all the malls in the AUE. My business is being advertised on one of the most populated train stations in the world for me. That's what ONPASSIVE has done for me, and if you look at it, for all of us. So really wrap your head around it. It's not just about, yeah, they give me the 97 back. It's non-stop. Whatever they're doing, they signed partnerships in the last few days. I don't know the details. We'll find out. They signed a partnership for me. I didn't have to fly to Dubai. I didn't have to lay one brick. I didn't have to pay one bill. I didn't have to do squat. I sit in New Jersey and I chat with people every day, and this is all done for me while I'm sleeping. This was done for complete strangers by a company that was started by Mr. Mufareh, who thought, what if I can empower people, good-hearted people, what would they do with that empowerment? I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to heal the world. And we're not a Band-Aid. We were taught that along. We're not charity. Charities don't work. Let's be truthful. Name a charity that works. It's a Band-Aid. ONPASSIVE was built to make things change, not things to look different or cover them up with something. We're here to make a change. So that's what was given me. It was giving me the opportunity to be part of something there's no way on God's green earth that I would have ever been part of. No freaking way. And all of us, when you really sit down and you're thinking about what the company has done for us, really think about it. We talk about, you know, get your dreams and wipe them off and bring them out of the closet. Let's think about what the company has really done for us. Because every time you hear about a webinar or some kind of thing on the Burj Khalifa, or they signed a contract, or we're doing something with these supercars, they're doing that for me. They're doing that for everybody here. It's not, listen, they didn't need me to do that. If they did, they would have asked me for a few $100 million. I don't have it. I'm a hundredaire. I don't even know what that is. But no, I mean, it wouldn't have happened. None of us could afford it. We couldn't afford what happened if we all put our money in. All of us, every cent. So that's what was really done for me. And I don't want to talk for everybody else, but I believe everybody feels that way. Anyway, that's all I have.
One more thing I forgot. You guys can include in your prayers also the Rod Strobel family, some silent prayers. They're going through some stuff. They need some help. shout out some prayers. But no, I think ONPASSIVE is something that everyone needs. And I said I want to do a video. We've done some crazy videos. Yep, I paid for my first product. I started up my business. You want to do some crazy stuff like that? I love it. Like you said, or like Ash said, hundreds of thousands people have already paid. Don't sell yourself short, guys. Get your stuff paid for, but if do it wisely. You can budget it out. You're gonna see here in the next few days. I think you're gonna see all kind of messages of people getting it right to their bank or to their crypto. A lot of people ask me that every day. I'm gonna tell you, I've not taken a withdrawal yet. I'm gonna sit back and wait because it's so exciting watching it go. But the thrill, I'll say it again, the thrill is us three guys watching you guys grow and grow and grow, because you're all going to be driving me crazy at that point. I have a feeling, Chris, I got another one. Marty, I got another one. Red, I got another one. And that's kind of how we were. We still are, but we're trying to keep it cool and calm. But practice in your lifetime right now. Practice good. There's a lot of bad things out there that are just not good, and I stay away from those things. I believe that if you keep your life clean and positive and ethical, exactly like ONPASSIVE is, your life goes so much better. Put God first, always, I say. But I want to say I'm so proud to be on this panel with these two guys, which I love with all my heart. But just to be in a position where in my entire life I never thought I'd be, absolutely amen to God. And Ash Mufareh and the team, thank you. I can't wait for the corporate because I want to see what you got. But I already know what we got, man. Back to you, DeGarmo.
Red, you done?
No, I'll have just one more thing. What I wanted to say is, please, guys, remember, OConnect is one product. Okay, this is what we're opened our doors with. This is what we are starting with. But that is not just your business. Everything else that the company are going to put on the table for you is part of your business. Expand your horizons of what is possible. Okay, OConnect is not the only possibility. There is going to be ODesk, there's going to be OVerify, there's going to be the HR products, there's going to be OCademey, there's going to be OBless, there's going to be all sorts of things that are going to be coming our way to expand your business. Okay, so let's just think a little bit about this. We have started with this. Why? Because it is such an integral part of lots of other products of ONPASSIVE. We need to have OConnect because of other products. That's why we've opened the doors with it, but it is not what ONPASSIVE is all about, that one product. There is so much more. This is what we started with. It is so exciting just with what we have right now. We could build a business just with this one product, but that is not what ONPASSIVE is looking for. We're going to dominate every single sector of the internet. Just wrap your head around about that. Over to you, Marty.
Fantastic. I'm going to wrap it up then. I want to thank everybody for being here.
Marty?
We will, yeah.
Are you gonna? Everyone's asking me. Are you gonna put this on the tube and put it in the back office for people?
Yeah. Because some people had a little bit of an issue. Yeah. Anyway, I want to say goodbye to everybody. Thanks, Red, Chris. We'll be back next week. Obviously, we'll do lives during the week. Keep your eyes out. Look for the updates. I expect a pretty crazy next couple days. So it's always crazy and ONPASSIVE. Crazy good. Anyway, I'll see you all, and we'll be back.